The current ceasefire runs out this weekend. Day 42 is on Sunday, 6 weeks after the truce came into force. But a lasting deal in Gaza is proving to be far more complicated. It needs to go to issues such as the ongoing governance of the Strip. And those negotiations continue to hit hurdles, such as the dispute between Israel and Hamas about the way in which Israeli hostages are being handed over in Gaza. Israel refusing to release another 620 Palestinians from Israeli jails last weekend in protest over the scenes as 4 bodies and 6 living hostages were presented to crowds in Gaza. Talks are underway to resolve that issue, something which would have to be a precursor to any longer-term agreement. And Israeli officials are today saying the current ceasefire could be extended in a bid to sort that out and get more Israeli hostages released before Phase 2, as it's dubbed, is agreed to.
It might be a possibility that in regards to extending somewhat of the ceasefire in return to bring back some of our hostages, that we might extend it. But in regards to the full one, we can't, a full second stage, I think it's unrealistic to see something like that forming within a few days.
Funerals have begun for those who were brought home last week, having been killed in captivity. The family and friends of Oded Lifshitz remembering the peace activist abducted from Kibbutz Nir Oz on October 7, 2023, alongside his wife. She was freed in November of that year and spoke of her loss at the service in their community.
Our abduction and your death shakes me. We fought all these years for social justice and for peace. Unfortunately, we were hit hard by the people we helped on the other side.
The next funeral is for the Bibas family, mother Shiri and her 2 young sons, Ariel and Kafir. The bodies of the boys were returned last Thursday alongside the remains of Oded Lifshitz. Shiri's body returned the following day after Hamas initially sent the remains of a Palestinian woman in her place. The Bibas family is asking for privacy as it mourns, although many Israelis are expected to line the roads leading to the funeral to pay their respects. The family has also engaged lawyers, issuing warnings to media outlets and the Israeli government, demanding that details of how they were killed are remaining under wraps, saying it's only up to the family to reveal that information and that they should simply be referred to as having been murdered. In Gaza, Palestinians are still crying out for more aid, particularly shelter from the cold winter weather, which has been buffeting the Strip in recent weeks. Hamas saying 6 babies have been killed as a result of Israel blocking such shelter coming into the Strip, succumbing to the elements. The desperation for many Palestinians is still clear to see.